NarcsHateLoveMe on Instagram, NarcsHateTheyLoveMe at gmail.com. Y'all, the email will be in the video description. I'm NarcsHateTheyLoveMe on TikTok. Also, I run a group on Facebook called Narcissist Anonymous 202, The Fight Within Me. I love that name. HC came up with that name. I love that name. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you today?
Doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Good. Happy Halloween.
Hey, happy Halloween. Yeah, good vibes, y'all. It's a beautiful Sunday. I'm just out here, and I wanted to bring something to y'all, man. I want to bring something to y'all because I just dropped a video on generational curses, and then I dropped one based off of the asexual and how, you know, by human nature, just by nature, every human goes into self-defense mode to protect themselves, and they do it unconsciously. All right, so I figured this is a good video to bring behind those two videos. All right, if you haven't looked at those videos, go look at them. They're there. They are there. And I'm going to come behind it right now with the concept of family. All right, the concept of family. And I feel like this is an important video because, you know, with toxicity and dysfunction, even if you haven't grown up in toxicity, we are still living in a world to where right is wrong and wrong is right. Right is wrong and wrong is right. So you can't turn on the TV and see family anymore. Yeah, it ain't no Cosby Show anymore. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Roseanne. We don't see structure. We don't see family. So a lot of people say that they want to be married, but they don't know what marriage entails. People make marriage more complicated than it actually is. A lot of people haven't seen healthy marriages. They haven't even seen healthy relationships. So they've disconnected and they've gone into survival mode to the point to where they've disassociated with what's logical, because the instincts kick in, and now they're in survival mode. They're much like an animal. They just do whatever they have to do to survive, no matter who's around, no matter who they hurt, no matter who's been there for them every step of the way. They still have to do what they have to do in order to survive and protect themselves, which is self-defense mechanism. So you're seeing Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Atlanta, Orange County. A lot of these women are not even housewives. Housewives stay in the house. The husband brings the bacon, right? While they take care of household. But now, when you look at TV, back then, the adults turn on the movies. And they looking at movies with soft porn, sex scenes, cussing. The children are in bed. The children are, they gone for the night. They're not looking at what you're looking at. But nowadays, children, they sit down and look at the same things that adults look at. So they subject themselves. They lend their ear. They have their eyes on that picture. They go to giving their opinion. They go to talking. This is the world now. And it all starts with breaking generational curses. Don't make dysfunction function. Don't make wrong right. Wrong is wrong and right is right. Wrong is wrong, right is right. Right is right. Nowadays, when you do something wrong and you got people around you and you share what you did with them, a lot of people, they don't want to call you out and say that that's wrong. They don't point and say that's wrong. You shouldn't have done that. You should not have said that. That was wrong. They don't convict you by way of words. They just kiki and caca and shoo. That kiki and caca, oh, you crazy. Man, you throw. You crazy. You throw. So these people have never been directed. And they can't lead because they've never followed. Nobody has called them out. And a lot of people that's in this position, they don't understand why they can't elevate. Why do they still go back? Why do they find themselves in a position to where they stuck? They feel like they've accomplished something, but in reality, they haven't. Because life happens and it keeps happening the same way. They're trying to get over. They're trying to manipulate. They're looking for external validation, meaning nobody's calling them out. Everybody's going along with what they did. And they wonder why their life is in shambles. Your life is in shambles because you don't take accountability. You justify. You give excuses. You don't take accountability. And you don't try to pinpoint and maneuver and point out and sort out how you could have moved differently to get a different result. You just try to manipulate based off of what you've been groomed and conditioned to do in the past. And it never works for you. You can't cheat life. You can't cheat life. So you're in a spot to where you are trying to be something that you're not versus who you really are. Does that make sense? You're trying to be something that you're not versus who you really are. The enabling is poisonous because it keeps you in a position of where you're stuck. You're a spin-off. If you're a man, if you're a boy, you're a spin-off of your father. If you're a woman, you're a spin-off of your mother. The lessons are the blessings. If you don't know the lesson, if you haven't learned from the lesson, you got to correct something to get the lesson. You can't get the lesson and not correct anything. No, because then you're in a place of manipulate. You got to change something about yourself to get that lesson. And once you get that lesson, you can go on, move on to be blessed. Now, let me go into a follower of mine on YouTube. She say, "Why are you just talking shit about Harrio?" I never talk shit about Harrio. No, I told Harrio what he did was foul and it was fucked up. And I came online, and I told y'all, I told him this. I don't have beef with Harrio. I don't have no ill will feelings toward Harrio. He does what he does. If it benefits you, it benefits you. Those that gravitate towards me, if it benefits you, it benefits you. But I don't have no ill will and feelings toward this man. What I look like walking around with something on me, a burden on me. And I'm trying to get something, have something, and keep something in life. But I got this burden on me that's weighing me down. No, I have a purpose. I have a will to fulfill. I do not subject my mind. And I do not get into my emotions. And I do not disconnect from logic. I said what I said, and that's what I said. So I'm not carrying around a burden on me. Oh, I got kicked out the group. Oh, it's F Harrio. F every Harrio. I hope he this. I hope he do that. I hope just the worst for him. No. I pray the best for him. I pray the best for him. I can see the pros and cons in what he doing. So I don't have no ill feelings toward him. I don't have no ill feelings toward anybody. I forgive. I try to forget. But when somebody do something wrong to you and nobody has ever done that kind of wrong to you, it's kind of hard to forget. So, you know how that go? But I don't have no beef toward nobody. Nobody online, nobody out here in my day-to-day. I'm just little old Narcs Hate They Love Me. See, I don't take what's online personal to heart. No, this is online. I got nephews, I got students, I got a mother, a father. I got much more to be worried about over here in my day-to-day than what Harry-O doing and how you perceive. I view Harry-O. No. I'm Narcs Hate They Love Me. Just unsubscribe if it's that deep-seated and that hard on you. Unsubscribe from me. I leave you with peace. I leave you with love, and you have all the power in the world, all right? Take care of yourself. Peace. Love you. Bow.